Obviously not our best night at the office tonight. Congrats to Abilene Christian and Joe Golding, their whole staff. Incredible job throughout the course of the year. Been watching them a lot. Throughout the year, kind of knowing that if we were going to have a chance to get to Saturday and play for a championship, we sort of thought it would be against them all along. And I've been in this league 5 years. They're as good defensively as any team I've seen. The way that they scramble and move and make it hard on you, it makes it hard for anyone. Good offensive teams, great players, and it's a testament to their discipline and how he's built that program since he's been there. Nothing short of remarkable, and good luck to those guys in the NCAA tournament. With that being said, I'm so proud of this group, and obviously at the last 7 minutes where I think we come out of the under 8, we're down 14 or 15, we're down 15, and give up a couple of quick baskets to kind of finish the game off, and obviously didn't finish the way that we wanted to, but doesn't take away from the year they had 18-7, 14-2 in league, and quite frankly, what I just told them was that's something when you look at a team like Abilene Christian, for instance, that's been built. Coach Golding's been there for 8 years, and it's incredible to see what they've been able to do and accomplish. And now this group is the new standard for Nicholls State. First time we've been to a championship game in 25 years, 14-2 in league, an outstanding year. And this one's gonna hurt for a while. Absolutely, it should, because we have a competitive group. But I'm so proud of them, and we'll move forward. We'll get better, and hopefully we're back here next year.
First question goes to Hadari. You may unmute your line.
Coach, first, congratulations on your season. But you guys got off to slow starts in both halves. So what were they able to establish early that you couldn't? I mean, you guys made the adjustments. Y'all got back within 5, and then in the second half they jumped on you again. What did they do at the beginning of each half that had you guys have such slow starts?
Well, first half, I just thought, and we were a little bit worried about it coming in, just because when you're preparing for Abilene Christian, often are preparing for their not the offensive team as well, but they're different defensively in how they deny and scramble and run you off the line. And I just think when you haven't played them, it's the first time we played and haven't really played, a team in the non-conference either. They guards like that. It's a difficult adjustment. It's a difficult adjustment when you've never seen it before. And I thought it just took us a minute there, clearly. Then I thought we did a better job kind of speeding them up a little bit. We were just on our heels. We were on our heels a little bit. These two guys next to me got going, and when they're, what we do have is spurtability, and when these two guys are running and sharing the ball and getting other guys involved and making their own shots, we can recover in a hurry. We were able to do that. I think we got it to 5, got to the line, down 5 at the half. You're in a good spot. And then second half, I just thought, we came out, we got a layup. Very first possession, we get a layup. We don't make it. And I just thought when you look at the first 10 minutes of the second half, they just made some more plays, and that's, Coach Golding did a great job putting them in positions to do that. And then they executed, they executed and just finished the game better. And, it is what it is. I thought the first half we just started a little slow, caught us off guard, thought we found our rhythm. And then second half, I think just gave them credit. We'll watch it. I need to watch it and obviously make assessments that way. But I just think it was more so the beginning of the game that hurt us with getting adjusted.
Next question is from John. John, you may unmute your line.
Thanks. Coach, 2 questions. First one about the rebounding. I believe they had a 53-34 advantage. So in addition to the defense, how big a factor do you think rebounding was? Secondly, as somebody who hung with LSU for 40 minutes earlier this year, I know it's hard to compare teams, but how do you think a team like Abilene would do against a team like LSU?
Rebounding was a huge issue. And it's not that they were necessarily more physical. They were, but I think it was more their discipline to go every time, and just, again, they're just again, you got to go back and watch it. But there were different just times in the game where there were loose balls. So there were some loose balls that got tipped around a little bit that they beat us to. And then the second half, we're taking a lot of threes to get back in it. So that's more defensive, we had gotten it back closer a little bit, and then of course it got stretched in the last 6 or 7 minutes. But certainly their physicality and their offensive rebounding was a huge issue. Look, they're as good as anyone we've played this year, to be completely honest. LSU is great, obviously, and they present different types of challenges. But when you talk about their discipline and how they guard and create turnovers and just make it really hard on you, they're good. And they're going to have a chance to, in the NCAA tournament, I think, to give somebody a lot of problems. And again, it's something that's been built. This is not a flash in the pan. They're a great program. They're very disciplined. They have no insecurities about who they are, and they play their game. And it's, it was good. It's good for us to see and obviously grow from this loss tonight.
Next question is from Eric. Eric, you may unmute your line.
Hi, this is Eric Hall from the USA Today Network. This is for Ty and Kevin and Austin. What's your what will you take away the most from this season? What's a favorite moment or a favorite memory from this season?
I'll go first. I mean, I just think it's, what's funny often for me is you reminisce on, challenging times that you overcame and you saw these guys grow, not just win games, but grow as teammates, grow as men, grow as leaders, and to see their hard work pay off the way it did throughout the course of the year. And again tonight, it didn't go our way. It didn't go our way. And I told these guys, at the end, if this is the worst thing that ever happens to you, then you're gonna live a pretty good life. And they'll grow from this. But more than anything, just their passion for the game and their love for each other. Because for me, this team is everything. I love this group, and to see them share that same love for each other and play that way and grow together all year, that's what I'll remember most.
Evan, do you have a moment?
I remember, just every day being with those guys, just day in and day out at practice, working hard, obviously accomplishing something great throughout the season. So that's what I remember.
How about you, Ty?
One thing I remember most from this season that I took away with me is I got challenged every day. Every day, things weren't going my way. I had to go through adversity. So one thing I can say with this team that we had is like nothing was easy. Like every day was a test. And I feel like, in the situation we're in right now, I feel like I passed the test, because I became a better person, I became a better student, and I just, I learned how to put things in the past and focus on what's forward. So I feel like this season was great for me off the court more than it was on the court.
I have time for one more question. Brandon, you've had your hand up. Last question.
Question for both players. Do you feel that this, with the speed that they brought defensively, do you guys feel that this was the best defense you've seen all season?
I agree, because they basically, like Coach said, they're not going to take a play off. So, they eat, they rotate well, it just, Coach do a great job, and I can see, teaching the basic things. So I feel like this probably was the best defense we went into this year. I hope they, have a great time in the tournament.
Kevin, anything to add?
I feel like they're a great defensive team, but we also faced a lot of great defensive teams throughout the season. I feel like, today a lot of shots that we had, it didn't go our way. So hats off to them, they played a great defensive game.
Okay. Thank you all for your participation tonight, and we'll be back in just one moment.
Thanks, guys.